Struggling to make ends meet at the age of 67? Sounds shocking, but it's the bitter truth for a majority of retirees today. Let's face it, retirement isn't the rosy picture we all imagine. It's not always sandy beaches, golf rounds, and endless vacation time. More often than not, it's a harsh reality of financial struggles. Consider this: the average retirement age is around 65, give or take a few years. Now let's imagine you've worked diligently, put money aside, and done your best to prepare for these golden years. But as you enter retirement, the reality begins to set in. You quickly realize that your savings, while substantial, may not be enough to sustain you for the rest of your life. And why is that? Well, there are a few factors at play here. Firstly, we're living longer. Life expectancy has been on the rise, and while that's great news, it also means that our retirement funds need to stretch further. Then, there's the ever-increasing cost of healthcare. It's no secret that as we age, our health needs increase, and so do the expenses. A quick trip to the doctor or a sudden health scare can easily drain a significant portion of your savings. And let's not forget inflation. The cost of living continues to rise year after year. The money you've saved today might not hold the same value 10, 20, or 30 years down the line. All of these factors combined can put a strain on your retirement funds, leaving many retirees struggling to maintain a comfortable lifestyle. It's a tough pill to swallow, but it's the reality for a majority of retirees today. But what if there was a different path? A road less traveled that leads to financial independence and early retirement? Sounds like a dream? Well, it's not. Welcome to the world of FIRE, Financial Independence Retire Early, a movement that's gaining momentum and transforming lives. The essence of FIRE is right there in its name: financial independence, retire early. A simple concept, but one that's shaking up the traditional norms of retirement. It's about taking control of your financial future today, so you can enjoy your tomorrow, on your terms, free from the constraints of a 9-to-5 job. So what's the secret sauce of FIRE? It's aggressive saving and smart investing. By saving anywhere from 50 to 75% of your income and investing it wisely, you're setting the stage for an early exit from the workforce. The goal isn't just to retire early, but to reach a point where you're financially independent, where your passive income can cover your living expenses. But let's be clear, FIRE isn't about living frugally to the point of deprivation. It's about being intentional with your money, understanding the difference between needs and wants, and making choices that align with your financial goals. The benefits of FIRE extend beyond early retirement. It's about freedom and flexibility. Freedom to pursue passions, to travel, to spend time with loved ones, or to simply slow down and enjoy life. It's about reducing financial stress and gaining peace of mind. Now you might be wondering, how do I make this possible? How do I save and invest enough to achieve FIRE? Well, there are many paths to this goal, including frugal living, high-income jobs, side hustles, and smart investments. And one of the most effective ways to achieve FIRE? Section 8 rentals. Allow me to explain. Meet Jane Doe, a single mother and a school teacher who retired at 45. Jane was your average school teacher, balancing work with the demands of raising a child on her own. She loved her job, but was constantly worried about her financial stability in the future. Then one day she stumbled upon the concept of Section 8 rentals. Intrigued, she decided to dive in. She started small, investing in a modest 2-bedroom house in her neighborhood. The learning curve was steep. There were numerous regulations to comply with, a stringent inspection process to pass, and a sea of paperwork to navigate. But Jane was determined. She educated herself, sought advice from experienced landlords, and slowly she began to understand the ropes. The initial years were fraught with challenges. Tenants came and went, some leaving behind damages that ate into her profits. But Jane didn't let the setbacks discourage her. Instead, she used them as learning opportunities. She realized that being a successful landlord wasn't just about owning property. It was about relationship building, understanding people's needs, and providing a service that was in high demand. As she gained more experience, Jane started to see the fruits of her labor. The guaranteed monthly payments from the housing authority provided a stable income stream. The value of her property appreciated over time, and the tax benefits were a welcome bonus. Jane found herself in a financial position she had never imagined. The turning point came when Jane was able to quit her job at 45, much earlier than the traditional retirement age. She had achieved financial independence thanks to her investment in Section 8 rentals. The fear of financial instability was replaced with a sense of security and peace of mind. Jane was able to spend more time with her child and pursue her passion for painting, all the while knowing that her financial future was secure. But Jane isn't alone. There are more success stories waiting to be told. Say hello to John Smith, a former corporate executive who said goodbye to his 9-to-5 life at 40. John was your typical corporate executive, climbing the ladder and working long hours. But at the age of 40, he decided to take a leap of faith, leaving the comfort of his well-paying job to explore the world of real estate investing. The road wasn't easy. John had to navigate a new industry, learn the ropes, and deal with the risks associated with real estate. But one area caught his eye: Section 8 rentals, a government program that provides housing assistance to low-income families. John saw an opportunity in Section 8 rentals. He realized that while there were risks involved, like dealing with potential damages to the property and the bureaucracy of the government program, there were also significant rewards. The government guaranteed the majority of the rent, providing a stable income stream. As he delved deeper, he found that the demand for Section 8 housing was high, but the supply was limited, creating an opportune market for investors. John took the plunge, investing in a few properties and becoming a Section 8 landlord. There were challenges, of course, but with time, he learned how to manage them effectively. Fast forward to today, John is living a life of financial independence, retiring early, and enjoying the freedom that comes with it. His income from Section 8 rentals not only covers his living expenses, but also allows him to invest in more properties, creating a snowball effect that grows his wealth. John's journey from a corporate executive to a successful real estate investor is a testament to the power of financial independence. His story is a reminder that with the right mindset, a willingness to take risks, and relentless pursuit of knowledge, anyone can change their financial trajectory. Inspiring, isn't it? But how does it all work? Let's delve deeper. Section 8 rentals, a term often thrown around, but what does it really mean? Let's break it down for a clearer understanding. Section 8 is a housing assistance program funded by the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, commonly known as HUD. It's designed to help low-income families, the elderly, and the disabled afford decent, safe, and sanitary housing in the private market. Here's how it works. The local public housing agency, or PHA, pays a housing subsidy directly to the landlord on behalf of the participating tenant. The tenant then pays the difference between the actual rent charged by the landlord and the amount subsidized by the program. What makes Section 8 rentals attractive to investors? Well, the guaranteed monthly income is a significant draw. The government pays a portion of the rent, reducing the risk of rental income loss. This is particularly beneficial in times of economic uncertainty or in areas with high rates of tenant defaults. Also, there's a vast pool of potential tenants. Over 2 million families in the U.S. use Section 8 vouchers, meaning there's a high likelihood of maintaining full occupancy in your rental property. However, like any investment, it's not without its challenges. There are strict requirements that the rental property must meet to qualify for the Section 8 program. These include safety inspections and ongoing maintenance to retain the standard. Moreover, the rental rate is capped and determined by the local PHA, so landlords cannot charge above the average fair market rent for the area. This could potentially limit your rental income compared to traditional rentals. Yet, despite these challenges, many real estate investors find Section 8 rentals a profitable and reliable component of their investment strategy. The steady income stream and high demand for housing can offset the potential hurdles and make it a worthwhile investment. Armed with this knowledge, are you ready to take the first step towards your FIRE journey? Taking the first step towards financial independence can be daunting, but it doesn't have to be. As we venture into the world of Section 8 rentals, you'll find that it's a journey filled with practical steps, each one leading you closer to your ultimate goal: financial independence and early retirement. Begin with market research. It's essential to understand the rental market in your area or the area you're interested in investing. Look for neighborhoods with a high demand for Section 8 housing. You can find this information through local housing agencies or online platforms. Pay attention to the average rental rates, property values, and the general condition of the neighborhood. Next, it's time to find your first rental property. This might seem like a Herculean task, but it's not. Start by determining your budget and the type of property you want to invest in: a single-family home, a duplex, or an apartment building. Once you have these details ironed out, work with a real estate agent who is familiar with Section 8 rentals. They can guide you to suitable properties and help you navigate the buying process. After purchasing your property, the next step is to make it Section 8 ready. This involves ensuring the property meets the housing quality standards set by the Department of Housing and Urban Development. You might need to make some repairs or upgrades to meet these standards, but consider this an investment towards a steady income stream. Finally, list your property with the local housing agency. They'll inspect it, and if it meets the standards, they'll add it to their Section 8 housing list. From there, it's all about managing your property effectively and enjoying the fruits of your labor, a steady, government-guaranteed income. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Your fire journey begins today. With each step you take in the world of Section 8 rentals, you're not just investing in property. You're investing in your future, a future where financial independence and early retirement are not just dreams, but achievable realities. Every journey begins with a decision. The decision to change, the decision to take control. And today, we're talking about the decision to ignite your financial independence, retire early, or fire journey. It's a decision that can transform your life, not just financially, but in terms of the freedom it can grant you. Imagine a life where you aren't shackled by the 9-to-5 grind, a life where you can pursue your passions, spend more time with your loved ones, and live on your own terms. That's the promise of the FIRE movement. It's not just about retiring early, it's about gaining the financial independence to choose how you live your life. But how do you ignite your fire? It starts with a single step. It may be as simple as setting a budget or as complex as investing in a Section 8 rental property. Whatever that first step may be, it's crucial to take it. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and the journey to financial independence is no different. The long-term benefits of this journey are immense. It's not just about the money, it's about the freedom that comes with it. The freedom to travel the world, start a business, or simply enjoy a cup of coffee on a Tuesday afternoon without worrying about work. It's the freedom to live life on your own terms. But remember, the journey to FIRE isn't a sprint. It's a marathon. It requires patience, discipline, and resilience. There will be challenges along the way, but the rewards at the end of the road are worth it. So, are you ready to take the first step? Are you ready to change your life? Are you ready to ignite your fire? Remember, the journey to financial independence doesn't have to be a lonely one. You're not alone in this journey. There's a whole community of fire enthusiasts out there, ready to support you, guide you, and cheer you on. The road to FIRE awaits. It's time to ignite your financial future.